Imagine your dog walks into a room, stops entirely, and just stares at the wall, acting like they forgot why they went there. Modern veterinary care means dogs are living longer than ever, but this extended lifespan creates a biological gap. A dog's brain can age significantly faster than their physical body. This gap is where millions of aging dogs fall into a state of neurological decline known as canine cognitive dysfunction, or CCD. It is a measurable breakdown of memory and spatial awareness. You might see them pacing at night, forgetting routines they've known for years, or simply becoming slower to recognize their surroundings. Dismissing these behaviors as simply getting old ignores the underlying reality. The dog's brain is under active cellular attack, and most standard diets provide no defense to stop it. This attack is driven by oxidative stress. Every day, unstable molecules called free radicals strike healthy neurons, accumulating microscopic damage that leads to chronic inflammation and slower brain signaling. Highly processed commercial diets often lack the specific compounds needed to neutralize this damage, leaving the brain's neural tissue to degrade without a countermeasure. The brain does have a primary defense, the blood-brain barrier. It acts as a biological filter designed to protect neural tissue by blocking harmful toxins from entering the central nervous system. But that same filter also blocks most helpful nutrients. Even if a compound is healthy for the body, it rarely possesses the specific structure required to physically reach the brain. Without a targeted nutrient that can penetrate this barrier, the aging brain continues to decline in isolation, regardless of the body's overall physical health. Researchers have identified a compound that can bypass this barrier, found in a common grocery store staple, the blueberry. The active compounds are anthocyanins, the deep blue pigments in the fruit. These are especially dense in wild varieties, which produce more protective chemicals to survive harsh environmental stress. Anthocyanins cross the blood-brain barrier and settle in the hippocampus, the primary region for memory. Inside, they neutralize free radicals, acting like fire suppressors to preserve neurons. This restores signaling efficiency, allowing synapses to communicate clearly with less interference. These compounds act as a targeted neurological intervention, physically supporting the brain's internal communication network at a cellular level. Because anthocyanins are so effective at protecting neural tissue, the natural instinct for many owners is to feed as many blueberries as possible. However, supplementing a canine diet requires precision. More is not always better when dealing with the trade-off between neuroprotective nutrients and the metabolic impact of fruit. For most dogs, 10 grams daily is the mathematical sweet spot. This provides enough anthocyanins to reach a clinical threshold in the brain without introducing excessive sugar. Overstepping this amount can create a metabolic burden. Too much sugar increases the glycemic load, which can trigger the same inflammatory responses the protocol is designed to stop. This makes overfeeding the most common way to sabotage the results. The excess sugar causes metabolic stress that works directly against brain protection. The second mistake is cooking the berries. High heat damages the delicate structure of anthocyanins, destroying the very compounds needed to penetrate the blood-brain barrier. Finally, inconsistency prevents the benefits from taking hold. Neural protection is a cumulative process. It relies on a steady, daily supply of antioxidants to neutralize free radicals as they appear. Executing the protocol incorrectly, through heat, excess, or gaps in the schedule, leaves the brain without a consistent defense, effectively stalling the neuroprotective process. When followed consistently over 12 weeks, the biological repairs manifest in behavioral changes. Owners typically report a subtle rise in alertness during the first month, which can progress into better engagement and a reduction in confusion by the end of the third month. These results are strongest when paired with cognitive stimulation. While anthocyanins protect the cells, activities like puzzle feeding and scent work help maintain neural plasticity, keeping the brain adaptable. Longevity is about more than just a dog living longer. It is about using small, daily habits to protect the cognitive connection they share with the world around them.